And lip syncing really isn't usually a big deal, but people really want to know if Beyonce lip synced the Star Spangled Banner at the inauguration.
And this morning we might have an answer, sort of. There were a couple of versions of the story yesterday, but a spokeswoman for the U.S. Marine Band said Beyonce recorded the song Sunday evening before the president's inauguration. Now, the band was pre-recorded. It's still possible, though, that Beyonce sang along to a pre-recorded track. Folks at the Washington Post reached out to her representatives. So far, though, they have not heard back this morning. More news, weather, and traffic headed your way next in our next hour.
On your side with Northeast Ohio's best coverage. This is News Channel 5.
Now at 6, the Arctic blast wreaking havoc on the roads. This car spun out on I-271 northbound, ended up off the road and facing the wrong way. It's going to be a tricky morning commute for a lot of drivers with slow drive times. And here is why. The snow has been falling in some areas of Northeast Ohio overnight. Here is new video overnight of I-271 at Wilson Mills Road. The roads are slick. There is ice out there, and the frigid temperatures are forcing a lot of schools to close. You can see them all right here at the bottom of your screen. By the way, not including, though, Mentor schools. They are open today, and the superintendent has tweeted, good luck on your exams, students. Newsnet5.com is your source for school closures, and if your kids do have school, the bus stop is going to be dangerously cold this morning. Make sure that you bundle up your kids. Mike?
And Macy, also watch out on the side streets here in Cleveland. You can see that many of them are still covered here. Crews are working throughout the night to get them cleared, but some of the streets could be dangerous. And we have team coverage of the Arctic blast with crews outside in the elements in the newsroom making calls. Let's start with Josh, who is right on 90 West heading into the city on the lakeshore. So Josh, how's it looking right now? I see the snow hitting you.
Yeah, that's right. Sure, it's coming down pretty good, Mike. Not as heavy as it was about 15 minutes ago. I will say I just got off the phone with ODOT. They say they have 80 crews out and about across Northeast Ohio right now in this county region. That's District 12. So that's what it looks like right now as far as ODOT is concerned. They've been out here all night. Take a look behind me. Traffic a bit slower than it usually is for this time of day. Traffic hasn't, beefed up, if you will, for the morning commute, but we're certainly going to see more traffic in the coming hour here, and with the snow coming down and some of the blowing snow, with that snow being so fine, that will continue to be an issue. I will say, as Jackie mentioned, there's an accident on East 55th not too far from here. There was a car spun out at Dead Man's Curve a couple of hours ago. That accident has since been cleared. The big part of the story, though, are these temperatures, and I want to put it into perspective for you because I did some looking, and right now in Anchorage, Alaska, it's 31 degrees. We are in the single digits here. So I've never thought I'd say this, but Christine, what are you doing later? Maybe we can go to Alaska, right? Because that sounds pretty good to me.
Let's catch a flight. Yeah, definitely. Call up Hopkins, see what they have available. But I'll tell you what, they will cool down eventually there. Usually when we get cold, they get warm on the West Coast. So we are still in the cold zone here in Northeast Ohio. I want to show you the Power of 5 Doppler radar network right now. Still tracking lake effect snow. Josh was standing right in it. You can see the snow here from downtown Cleveland right over to Euclid, just to the north of Solon. Bracknell, Cleveland Heights in the snow zone, Wickliffe, Willoughby Hills, and Mayfield included. Chesterland, you're getting some snow. Could be briefly heavy at times there. A little light snow here in the gray shades all throughout Lake County. And then as you go off to the east, Ashtabula County, Saybrook, Jefferson, Sheffield Center, all picking up a little bit of light snow. But unless you're in those areas I mentioned, you are snow-free. Here are the forecast numbers for today. We are going to be staying cold with wind chills below 0 through lunchtime. Look at this. We start out at 6 and get to 15 for the high today. Let's go over to Jackie now for the latest on our morning roads.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we are now dealing with multiple accidents out on the roads. We've had a lot of issues this morning, and it continues. We'll take a look at our maps. Getting word of an accident here on 90 westbound at East 55th Street. That's on the westbound side. It's not causing too many delays because there aren't too many people out on the roads, but we are really looking at some unsafe driving conditions that is causing some heavy traffic for you. There's also an accident on 480 westbound at Lee Road, so watch out for delays in this spot. Now, I want you to take a look at this camera, a live picture here on 271 at White Road, and You can see here 271 still extremely snow covered, really seeing a lot of issues in terms of traveling out on 271 and 90 on the east side. In fact, Trent tweeted just a little while ago from a viewer email that said, just tried going south on 271, forget it. Slippery white roads near Wilson Mills Road. And I got to tell you, he's not wrong. 271 really looking like a very rough commute. So if you absolutely have to be traveling out on these snow-covered roads, take it very slowly. Now, our team coverage continues now with Kristen, who's been out traveling the roads all morning long. How's it looking out there?
You know, we stopped, Jackie, to talk with some drivers because there are some sections that are very scary. This is Deborah Griffin. Good morning. Tell us, what did you see out there? How were the roads for you?
Well, I was going from Euclid to Warrensville Heights. I was on 90, and it was an ice rink. Cars were going this way and that way, and I'm going, oh, help me, God. So I think I was able to get off at the ramp here and come here. So I'm going to get some gas, I'm going to get some coffee, and I'm going to go home.
And just to let everyone know, we're at 90 at Bishop Road, and you were telling your employee don't go to work?
Yes, but she didn't answer the phone, so I'm afraid she's already left. But I was going to tell her, Kathy, don't do it. So I don't know. She'll probably get to the same point I was and decide I'm not doing this either. So.
Thanks so much, Deborah. Be careful out there. And just so you know, we spoke with another driver. She's still at this gas station. She spun out twice before getting here. She said, I'm not driving anymore. She's texting her mom to come get her. It's scary. If you don't have to be driving on these roads out here, you might want to stay inside. Back to you.
Yeah, and that Deborah's a good boss. All right, thank you, Kristen. I'm in the Live Center right now following the latest developments on this morning's Arctic blast, and we've been getting some new video into the newsroom all morning long. Let's show you 90 eastbound near the 71 split in Cleveland. You might want to get ready for a slow-going commute. That's because winds are blowing dry, drifting snow back over the roadways. All right, well, just imagine that. Picture this, right? And this is what we found in Menor. Yeah, we spotted private snowplow drivers hard at work, including some drivers working to clear out the parking lots of local businesses. And overnight, a man was helping a McDonald's get ready for its rush of breakfast customers. We're going to bring you all of the newest video for this weather and any road closings and updates. And you can see right here the school closings and delays right at the bottom of your screen. Macy?
You know, Mike, you can be a part of our coverage as well, all of you at home, because you are our eyes and ears. So submit your weather photos to 5pics@newsnet5.com or go to our website and click Submit Photos. You can see the viewer weather photos there as well. Or again, please submit your own. We love to hear from you. While a lot of us stayed indoors, our viewer Mary snapped this photo of two birds out enjoying the cold. And check out this picture. The cold weather isn't affecting this furry feline. A News Channel 5 viewer says thunder actually loves the winter.
That's a fat cat, but very cute there. We've been making calls, searching for the latest news affecting you here in Northeast Ohio. The person making those calls, Cedra, live in the newsroom now. Cedra, what are you finding?
Mike, I just did another round of beat calls, and despite those snowy roads and ice-cold temps, police, fire, and paramedics have given me the all clear. Right now, things are pretty calm throughout Northeast Ohio, but if you see news happening in your neighborhoods, let me know about it. You can call the newsroom or let me know on Facebook or tweet me at Cedra Mayfield. Now, I'll keep searching for the very latest news happening here in Northeast Ohio. Until I find some, we'll send it back over to you.
Thank you, Cedra. Macy?